Alright everyone, welcome back to Jaraci Cup 18. The last games of Jaraci Cup 18, the grand finals. It's gonna be between Just Carrier and Rendered Spy. And we do have our, oh gosh, I lost the location. There we go. We do have a info document of some sort here. I do love the Red Spy jokes, you know, they're always funny. Okay, well, it's Coalition versus Random, of course. I'm guessing that means that Just Carrier is banning College Thief. And Tight End Passage is going to be available in banned. And of course, in a best of 7 finals, we'll see all the other maps. But the first ones are going to be pretty aggressive, I think. Well, no, because Canyon and Crater should be fairly slow matches. And then GT, Firebase, KT, Boneyard will be really aggressive. I like this. I like this. Anyway, as always, a work of art. A work of art. You truly can't do much better than JC. And looks like for game 1, he's going to roll Galzian. I feel like I don't see Carrier play Galzian very much. His colors look really cool. And it's going to be ref mode first here for Just Carrier. And a bit of a greedy one too. Look at this. He actually doesn't grab Skimfab. He's going to go straight up to he's going to go straight up to a Salvager first, and then he'll take Sandskimmer Fab afterwards. And I think that that is a response to seeing the probe out here. Ooh. But it is going to be a bit of an aggro play here. We already have LAV Fab. Probe goes down. Okay, that's really interesting. I guess Just Carrier's saying he thinks that his opponent thought he was rushing. And that's why his opponent is not going to grab that SC that he normally would have gotten, and instead he's going to go for AV Fed. But then he canceled that, and now he's getting hiccups, apparently. Oh gosh, now he's getting Assault Pack. And I must say, I'm not super big on what's going to happen next though, because we don't have carry production upgrade. We still have the base runner. We're just gonna have a couple of LAVs like trickling in, and I think Just Carrier is going to be pretty fine defending against this. We got Railgun Fab coming out here. Carrier actually doesn't need that right now, but he probably would expect it's just going to be 2 base AVs from his opponent. He hasn't had any scouting, so, you know. It's not a bad guess. We have damage 1 already. Ooh. Still no carrier production upgrade. That's pretty rough. Damage 2 starting now. So, you know, you'd think this will be a strong fight because they'll be really upgraded LAVs, but in reality, there's just not going to be nearly as many of those as there should have been. Should build heavies without scouting? Yeah, sure. It seems like a good idea. Oh no, they're queued up and everything. Uh-oh. Maybe this fight will actually turn out better for, maybe it'll turn out better for Rendered Spy than I'm predicting, because his opponent did think he was going for AVs. Cancel that railgun here if I were you. I would not say such things if I were you! And hey, I mean, damage 2 actually gonna be pretty good here, although I still think I would have just preferred having twice as many of them. Production Cruiser might actually die here. Carrier is pulling a retire order on it. So he thinks it's going to go down. Oh, the stylish moves! Look at that. He slides through the carrier. Oh, delicious. But yes, a bit of a meat grinder setup right now. And those LAVs definitely hit harder 1-for-1, but there's just not that many of them. So I think that if Just Carrier can just have a bit of time to build up some skims, he'll be fine here, and his opponent is not being super fast. Yeah, 0 scouting, max greed, gets away with it. Crazy. Crazy. It's a good start for Just Carrier. And like I said, numbers is going to be more important here. So you can see the Skims are actually winning that fight. And LAV is going to retreat off across the bridge. But the carrier is actually there to actually contribute to the fight, so it's not going as well for him as he would have hoped. And now it's counterattack time. The carrier's missile launcher is on the back of it, so it actually makes sense to move backwards like that. That's why he's doing it. Oh yeah, and he has honor guard tech. Okay, good. Good. AV here to defend, though. I think that this base will be fine. Had to evacuate for a bit, which is going to cause some idle time. It's not too bad. And it's still, you know, it's 2 base to 3, but like only barely getting up on 3. This is not awful for Rendered Spy. The real problem is going to be the fact that honor guard tech is done. But I mean, you know, I've seen people lose from carrier's position. I've probably lost from this position, you know, because I'm terrible. Fighter and gunship going to come out from Rendered Spy. You didn't go for second line because it's too all-in. Well, the problem is getting upgrades is even more all-in, I think. Yeah, I think you really just need to get that 2-line, and plus you're always going to be able to use that later, so... Soban is, do you care? Yeah, the Soban missile launcher comes, I think it's out of like the right side of the carrier or something, right? But doesn't their weapon missile actually fire out of the cruise missile slot instead for some reason? I don't know. Oh, so it's gotta be on the left side, right? Isn't the bridge on the left? Well, not on the Gaussian carrier. I think the... Wait, the campaign coalition carrier fires its missiles out of the cruise missile spot? What? Oh my gosh. Anyway, the point is the Saban don't need to like rotate backwards to face people, but we still often do it because it's just a habit. Yeah, actually it's from its own range. So like the carrier's weapons have a certain range, yeah, but it's coming from the missile launcher and from the turret and from this turret here. So if you want the missiles to fire, you actually do want your back end facing them. It's interesting though because you don't want your back end facing your opponent if you're about to make like a unit, you know. So you kind of have to micro the positioning of the carrier pretty well. Three base just now getting set up, but unfortunately I don't think it'll last too long because 2 honor guards and a railgun is a pretty nasty combo. And I'd point out as well, like, Just Carrier has actually not invested into any text for these Sandskimmers at all, so... That's pretty cool. Right? He's been able to hold off, like, the early attack without getting any upgrades, and that saved his money to pick up honor guards really early like this. And they're making themselves known now to get a first kill right there on the Salvager. Oh! Almost get a second one. I mean, they can pick this guy off, I guess, if they want it. Sorry for bothering you. Someone banned this guy. No mods here. Oh no! Why haven't I made Just Carrier a mod yet? How do I make somebody a mod? Gosh, I don't know. Ooh, I can ban Just Carrier. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let's get back to the game for a second, though. Because we do have bombers coming out. Oh, look, Honor Guard Anti-Air. Oh, no. Well, it was a cool idea. I really liked the idea there. But unfortunately, that's going to be the end of that one. Second bomber could come in, actually, though, because now the Honor Guard Anti-Air is going to be off cooldown, although I guess there's another one. Alright, yeah, not much you can do there. Slash mod and then the username. That's it. Well, that's pretty easy. Hey Carrier, send a message so I can see if you became a moderator. Did an honor guard die while I was looking away? What the heck? What just happened? I looked away for like 2 seconds. Bombers, I guess, yeah. Fair play, fair play. Professional caster confirmed, yeah. Real. A gunship? Well, what's that supposed to do? Oh! I guess it's supposed to die. Oh, that was close. It only takes... Well, actually, that did, like, nothing. Wow. Maybe not all of the missiles managed to get out there. It doesn't take many shots for the gunship to go down to Honor Guard Anti-Air. Speaking of Honor Guard Anti-Air... 1 for 1? That's not actually terrible for Rendered Spy, as long as this guy gets out, which looks like he will. Hey, look at that! Just Carry became a mod. Woo! Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, that's kind of funny. No. But thanks for asking. I mean, I guess if your bomber's not allowed to play with the honor guards, you can just, you know, kill LAVs with it. Why not? I do rather feel that should be the gunship's job, though. I kind of like this, like, base runners in the front play as well. It's sort of cheeky. Just, you know, they give vision, they can heal each other up when they're taking damage. It's a pretty cool way to, like, give vision for the honor guards there. Yep, there's base runner heal. Do you guys remember the days back when base runner heal used to actually cost money? And, like, nobody ever used it ever? Oh, the bombs on the bridge! Very nice, very nice. Not quite enough follow-up, though, and actually, I think this guy's gonna die. Come on, get in the carrier before the missiles! Yes! Woo! Very nice, very nice. It can heal and move. That's a Jaraci thing. I think in vanilla they get frozen solid for a bit there. Oh, here comes another bomb, but this one I think is a bit forlorn. Yeah. Oh, and the direct fire barrage too is going to be brutal. Deny the follow-up damage on the honor guard. Still goes down, but... Still, I think that's a pretty good trade for Just Carrier, right? It's 1 bomber and like 4 AVs for the 1 honor guard. Actually, no, that's a gunship, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, if that was a bomber, he could come pick one of these guys off. The thing is, like, I don't think it's really a good or a bad trade to go 1 bomber for 1 honor guard. Kind of both players are fine with that, but... That is true, though, yeah. Honor guards could only be made out of 1 line, and bombers and AVs can be made out of more. I don't know, I think just value-wise, though, it's probably, like... It's probably about even to lose a bomber and to lose an honor guard. And so losing all the AVs with it as well is a bit rough. I don't actually hate that turret, by the way. I mean, I don't think he needed it here, but, like, it is always going to be sort of nice to have him hanging around. Don't start a land war in Asia. Don't push across the bridge on Canyon Outpost. It's true, man. It's true. Although, miraculously, Just Carrier has made it across the bridge, so I guess that's the power of honor guards right there. Ooh, and the missile ships are frontlining really well here for the honor guards. There's the AA turned on. Oh, and it's going to be a massacre. They do get one honor guard at least, but 2 bombers down. Direct fire barrage available as well. Yeah, there it is. The only problem, of course, is that now that honor guard anti-air is turned on, the main weapon can't fire for a bit, which is a little bit awkward. So now we fight rails with PD. Yeah, it's true. Point defense, if anyone was wondering. Uh-oh! I'm afraid you'll find that that battle station is fully operational. Still, though, this is actually, like, I mean, a bit of an awkward fight, right? It can be good for the railguns because they're up on top of the honor guards, and then the honor guards have to turn themselves around in order to get shots. Oh, no, no, don't get further away. Get closer, get closer. Okay, they're gonna win either way. But it's pretty close there. Look at these two in chat. Okay, I guess we're both bad. And that's a bomber, but I don't see what it hit. Maybe it didn't have a missile or something. So I guess we're both terrible. Oh, did a railgun take the bomber shot there? That's kind of fun. It's kind of a weird fight, honor guards versus bombers, isn't it? Because honor guards are cruisers that are really good targets for bombers, but they're also really good at fighting bombers. So. Yeah. That could be problematic. I kind of like the AV push, but actually there's an option for det packs here. Yep, there they are. Aw, look at them, they're beautiful. Oh, honey. Just Carrier wrote the campaign, man. But yeah, it's like Just Carrier doesn't want to transition away from the bombers here. Or, sorry, from the honor guards. And, like, Rendered Spy kind of can't either, because they are working for him. The bombers against the honor guards, but... It's just very awkward for both of them, I feel. Because, like, none of these fights are easy to take. So... I gotta say, I'm actually pretty impressed at how this is turning out, though, because they're managing to make these fights pretty even. Like, I think if I was playing this game as the air player, I would have just lost everything for nothing. Whoa! Look at that, yeah. But like I said, though, right? It's very even. It's very even. The one thing I don't like is that both players are trying to push across the bridge right now. You know how I feel about that. $4K float? Well, actually, he was missing a RU miner here, but I guess he fixed that. AV enjoyer over here. You would make Descara proud. They are, yeah. We used to call them smoke machines. Because at some point in the game, that's just all they're good for. I mean, it's weird in vanilla. It's like, they're ungodly powerful, and then they're just trash. You know what I mean? So there's like a huge discrepancy in the beginning of the game power and the end of the game power of these units. Still no 3-base, yeah. You know, the problem is that when Carrier crossed the bridge there, you had to move off of it, and I think you just never noticed. Oh! R.I.P. Captain Railgun there. That's very sad. But yeah, like, at some point that's gonna start influencing the number of units that you can have on the field, you know? So... I think he needed 3-base yesterday, but he does move an SC over there. So it looks like he knows now. Who's gonna win this fight? This is kind of interesting. But in the meantime, Just Carrier is taking the opportunity to cross the bridge here. Yeah, right, if he can get to the front. But Just Carrier is gonna be paying attention, and if the AVs are closing in, he'll back away. So I think he would be fine though. And you know, you really can't underestimate the damage potential of honor guards. I mean, these things hurt, you know. That's the thing, Cal. I think that honor guards are actually pretty self-sufficient when you get enough of them together. Yeah, Rendered Spy is gonna GG out here. You'll see his chances looking pretty well. And Just Carrier gonna take game number 1. One thing I really like about series where we have random factions available is that you never know what you're gonna get for game number 2. It's gonna be on Torn Crater. Well, I mean, yeah, they technically can, but it's not very good in Jaraci because most of the healing from the base runner doesn't stack. You only get one of them. So it'd be better if you had like enough of them that you could constantly heal like different ones over and over again. Uh-oh, Coalition! But yes, that was a nice game. I mean, that was really pretty cool. Just constant back and forth there. But I do think that's about what happened though, is Rendered Spy just ran out of money. Unfortunate, unfortunate. And what you said, by the way, about never wanting to cast yourself, oh my gosh, man. I get that. I get that in a bad way. Hey, speaking of which, thanks, Cowshmouth, for casting my game with Rendered Spy. I didn't have to do that at all. By the way, it doesn't matter exactly when you upload that, because I can just order it in the right place on the playlist, so you should just go ahead and do that right now. Yeah, well, I think you had told me you were waiting for me to cast some games, and then I was, like, meaning to tell you that you didn't need to, but I never did because I'm stupid. So, you know, nothing new. Rendered Spy, man. He always plays like he plays. He's gonna have the probe out and the base runner forward here. And for Just Carrier's side, he retired the base runner and didn't fire a probe out, and we'd say that's like a little bit greedy, but if your opponent's probe is going to be on your side of the map and you can see him, it's kind of not a huge deal, right? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, bombers are more expensive. But at the same time, the bombers are gonna have to go back to the carrier, and they're not gonna be able to do anything. So maybe you're sort of, you know, you don't need to do anything to deny that value from your opponent. Oh, by the way, turret drop. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. It almost looks like it won't have line of sight here, but it does. Just barely. Kind of annoying, but of course, on Torn Crater, you can just go to the other side of the map, but it's gonna force a lot of idle time out of Just Carrier, so that's nice. Whoa. LAV Rail in the upper bracket finals against Coalition? Curious, curious. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I think, like, obviously, rails are paired best with AVs, but you're gonna get AVs first if you're gonna play that way, right? And, if you're gonna go LAV rail, I mean, LAVs are just not very good in the CVC matchup, so it feels a bit sad. Yeah, but the carrier is so slow, right? I mean, it takes... Wow, it's actually, like, half as fast, almost exactly. It just takes so much longer to get over to the base. I can see an argument either way. The other thing is that when you're going to expand onto your 3 base, if your carrier is over here, now your SC has to drive all the way over there. So I think there's a lot of reasons why you should sort of want to keep the carrier at the main, but in any case, it is going to be quite a lot of time denied here from Rendered Spy, but he's not on 3 base himself, which is a bit rough. Actually does get the artifact out. yeah, Jaraci carriers actually are vulnerable to turrets. That's a real thing. It doesn't really matter though at this stage of the game. Like, oh no, I'm missing 400 health, right? You don't really care yet. But we have seen people die to turrets. It's happened before. It's happened before. It's gonna be fighter and gunship from Just Carrier. Rendered Spy is only on 2 base. He's not. I don't think he's even moving up to 3 right now. Which doesn't look great, I'm not gonna lie. By the way, LAV armor upgrades before carrier production as well. And like Railgun Fab's not doing you anything here. This feels pretty bad to me. Feels like we're watching a win by build order. Even with the turret deny there. Although I will say, Just Carrier is floating like an ungodly amount of resources right now. Okay, there's the double gunship. So yeah, that's gonna take a lot of it out of the bank. And that should just, you know, deny all the LAVs forever, so... Yeah, well... We do have fighter and gunship coming from Rendered Spy, though. That's good, right? Because you need some strike fighters in the air to deal with the gunships there. But still, like, if we're gonna take a fight 2 base versus 3, and we don't have carry production upgrade, I think we're gonna lose in the air too, right? I mean, that's just gonna be even worse because air units are so fast; they'll find each other really quickly here. Really nice split there by Rendered Spy, but it's only gonna do so much. LAVs go down, and here's the strike fighters. Is the strike fighter slower than the Gaussian bomber? What? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm actually not surprised, Lily, because they can only attack ground in campaign. So you probably were thinking of it from there. The campaign units are actually very different from the... Oh, nice probe. The campaign units are very different than the multiplayer units, just in general. I wasn't paying very close attention. I didn't notice. Did Just Carrier see the air tech right there? Because he's making strike fighters himself, and he's getting base winner inventory, which... That seems to me like he knows it's going to be an air war now, but I don't know. Skewed to benefit coalition? I'm not sure, actually. They're just really different. It's weird. Like, you'd be really surprised to learn that LEV's attacking air is only a multiplayer thing, too. They don't do that in single player. Oh, watch the turret! Watch the turret! Oh no. Is he dead? Oh! I didn't see a shoot. I didn't see a shoot. What is this? Yo, what is that? What are we looking at here? What the? I don't know if you could see that through the Twitch compression, but something weird was happening there. Anyway, I do always say though, if you're going to attack the eco, this is why strike fighters are just better than gunships. Like, you actually might not have killed anybody if you just tasked the gunships over here. So I could appreciate that one. It's gonna deny the probes as well, might as well. And then the gunships will come up here and make me eat my words. They're actually doing pretty well. I take it all back. I take it all back. Wow, they're doing really well. What the heck? I guess there's no anti-air here. Other than that one AA turret, but it's pretty far away. And this is just a pretty rough scenario. Like, what do you do here as rendered spy, you know? Although I do find it a bit suspect, he hasn't built any strike fighters at all yet. He's got that tech, you know, like that would have been really, really good right there. If you could launch him when the gunships were hitting your eco, say, hey, how about you don't do that? But... yeah, I can understand that, of course. Like, I'm already behind in the air war, so maybe it's worse to try to build strike fighters and fight him than just literally do nothing, but in that case, more anti-air turrets, though, and they are going up, so that's good. SC anti-air, I don't hate it, but getting missile battery fab would be really good here. And it looks like the anti-air turret is the target this time. Yeah, he'll get it, but he loses strike fire for it. Rendered Spy doesn't like the suggestion. Actually, Lily, you know what people really do that strategy with is Galzian. They'll build like one interceptors that they can get vision. Because Galzian kind of has trouble with that, I guess. Conf more especially, because they don't even have scanners either, but... yeah, but, you know, maybe this is my hot take. I don't think Galzian scanners are actually that good in that sort of scenario. They just die so fast, you know? And then, like, the base runners are not really that useful, so... they can heal carrier, that's true. Well, the strike fighters are inferior to interceptors against air, but they're better than interceptors against ground. Hence the name, Strike Fighter, as opposed to Interceptor. Oh man, imagine if the Conif Interceptors got vision from, like, mobility support. Oh. That'd be pretty sick. Oh no, don't punch! Oh my gosh, that was close. They do? Do they get speed from it too? You're kidding me. Anyway, the anti-air turret actually does some, like, AoE damage there, so I thought that Just Carrier was gonna bunch all of his interceptors together and lose them all. Oh, and... Rendered Spy sees the two Coalition beasties on his doorstep, and he's like, well, I'm not really ready to deal with that, so he's just gonna leave. Well, that's the third time this has been said this series, but it's only been 2 games, so that's interesting. Alright, let's jump into game number 3. And the scoreline so far is 2-0, favoring Just Carrier. At least they're not like the Brits in Company of Heroes 2. Alright. Now that's a faction we should all hate on. Stupid Brit players. Ugh. Do small units not get vision from mobility support? Oh. Well, I don't know how many of you remember the days of the vanilla 1v1 tournaments, but, like, seriously, the only thing you could ever play was Coalition, because every other faction was just, like, not as good. Either that, or you could play random, because we didn't have reveal random back then, and so you would, like, your opponent wouldn't know what you were playing until they found you. And that really just completely messes up everyone's build order. Oh yeah, look at that, it's Coalition! No, he's doing what he always does, Carrier. Like I said, rendered supply, he insists on himself. Whatever that means. It's the base runner scout, but I do really hate this. I don't think it's good. It's fine. He's got the box. Anyone? 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 And it's gonna be LAVs as well, but no production upgrade again. So that's a bit unfortunate too. Yeah, I don't know what you meant by smoothie either, but not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit confused. He's scouting with the base runner apparently, but like, I really don't like this. You can either leave it at home for good defense, you can just recycle it and pop a probe out for scouting. Either of those two options is better. Oh, he does have LAV ups before second line. Did I already say that and I'm like being surprised at it again? Don't ever do this. Don't ever do this. Nah, nah. No good, no good, no good. I know, I'm making a really good argument here, but... I do agree, though, this turret is not really going to do anything, because Just Carrier is on defense mode, right? So he doesn't care about units getting close to his base. Although, okay, it's going to kill a logistics module, that's kind of annoying. Power 1 comes down for Carrier as well. You really often see people do this, right? Just get a bit of power setup. Actually, though, he's going to wait to make the AVs until he kills off the turret. It lets the LAVs get past him, though, so this is maybe a little bit dangerous. Still, though, turret goes down. Whoa! Friendly fire? Watch the friendly fire, guys. Oh no, he's targeting the SC! Oh! Oh, you can't target the SC. Oh. Depression. Hey, where's Master Chief? It was a forklift C4 moment. You missed it. Oh! Oh! Oh, we got him! Oh, yeah, no, they can't carry two. It's just a visual bug when you're spectating, because if I turned reveal all off, and there was a base runner holding an artifact over here, this player can always see it. And then I have reveal all on, so it also shows the base runner carrying it, so then it looks like it has two. It's just one. I love watching the tires pop off of it. No, it's just a replay thing. Although the red vision bubbles in the replay, those are from the mod. RTS games tilt you a lot. Yeah, well, I think that's kind of what they're designed for, though. I think RTS games are meant to make people angry, you know? Not as bad as MOBAs, but, you know. Yeah, no, I totally agree, Lily. It'd be cool if this game could, like, get some support. Definitely feels like BBI cared more about it than Gearbox did. That's for sure. I just only now noticed this. You see how these things are like pulsing? But the one in the middle is like out of sync with the rest of them? Oh. That makes me upset! Yes. You know, when Just Carrie and I are modding the game, we often say to each other, D, not okay, because it's just bizarre the way that it works under the hood. Like, you can't believe it. Oh, hey, double gunship. Very nice, very nice.
Salvager online. Weapon range systems offline.
Yeah, well, it is now, but I mean, there was a long time that DOK was out and nobody was working on it, even though Homeworld 3 hadn't been started yet. It's all anime? Always has been. The Salvager retire! Oh no! Oh, he's playing full tilt right now. Oh no. Oh. Well, that sucks. Look at those bullets. Where are they going? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't really know what you do from this position. So there's not much left to do. I hold a grudge for 4 years. But only 4 years. Once 4 years was over, you'd change your mind. You'd forget about it. Once a new president was elected, you wouldn't care anymore. AVs, jump the railguns! Jump the railguns! As if he needs it. I mean, he's already in such a good position. And the gunships are launching again. Oh, dearie me. I always wondered what these engines are doing exactly. Wait, those are bombers! Oh my gosh. Oh no. They are bombers. I was like, why is he not shooting anything? Oh no. Oh, it's the Gulf War all over again. Coalition air superiority, you know. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But sexy, yeah, so it makes up for it. But seriously though, look at these things. It's super cool. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night I can feel my salvagers. Just suffer. Oh, oh! Turret battle! Oh, he didn't put any turrets down. Come on. Oh, he doesn't have any money for it. Oh. Oh, no. Yes, do it. Do it. I can't see the bomber, but I can see its shadow. Is that an invisible bomber, or is the shadow just being cast from, like, across the map? No, I think it's the latter. Yeah, it's just long shadows, that's all. Yeah, the new Coalition Shadow Bomber. I bet you didn't know that was a thing. Oh my gosh, the base runner PD killed a bomber. What? How did that happen? I'm not sure if you can though, right? Because I think if the thing isn't visible to you, it won't render the shadow from it. Yeah, well, especially with like base for inventory to put down those turret posts. Yeah, it'd be like, you know, in like Company of Heroes, you can like hear a tank out in the fog of war even before you've seen it, right? That would be kind of cool. Witness me! I thought maybe he's doing this because he has like the artifacts about to extract, but no, he really just wants to like drive right in. Do salvagers rank up? No. But... well, no, they can't actually. We actually tried to mod that in. Gosh, he's like gonna die here though. Where's the bombers? Oh, they're docking the carrier. Look, invisible bombers. See, coalition stealth tech. There it is, man. Yeah, with this kind of power discrepancy, I think just carrier can get away with it pretty easy. Actually, all the base runners died too, so there's more anti-air here, right? Come on, you can't kill him until you have the nuke, though. Smokes? Ooh. Oh my gosh, he's actually really low. Oh, what? I saw 43 on the carrier. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Yeah, make it a bit closer next time, please. Oh man. I'm not sure. I thought I heard det packs, but I guess that was smoke, right? Still though, it's like we were saying in the last game, those turrets actually really make a difference, don't they? Oh man. Well, that's game 3 going in the way of just carrier. And we are on match point here as we move into Firebase Krill. Actually though, yeah, I think so. Right? Because like, couldn't he have just dropped a bunch of det packs and that would have made enough difference to like kill him there? Oh man. Crazy. I think Vanilla Coalition would have gotten away with that though, right? I mean, they used to be a lot stronger before Jaraci patch, just with the carrier play. First off, the max health is like 1500, I think. So, it's almost double. Oh yeah, ConF, well talking about annoying factions, this one really is annoying. All about skill. It's all about being annoying, man. Frickin' rust buckets. No, it is fun to see ConF play though. He's right. It's not really a bad word in Australia. It's different. No, ConF is just fun. They can do so many goofy things. I really enjoy it. Although they do have the literally unbeatable strategy in 1v1 in vanilla, so that's fun. That strategy is literally so good that we had to ban it from tournaments because it's too powerful. You just blast drone rush fast as you can, and you'll blow up their eco every time. Like, literally, the only way to play against it is to retire your base runner, get base runner inventory, build another one, and then drop a turret down. I mean, it's crazy, you know. And then even then, like, you might not survive it. There was a Kharak Cup where I just played using only that and like won the grand finals, and everyone was very upset. I'm trying to remember which one that is. No, I think they still can. I'm not sure. No, because the problem is that the salvagers will move out of the bottom of the carrier, won't they? Maybe there's a strategy though, like if you see the BDs coming in to kill you, you could use the retire order to get underneath the carrier and then just like stand next to it. No, the BDs won't detonate automatically, but they will still if they hit the carrier, I believe. He might be right. I don't know. I would have to see it, but perhaps that's actually possible. Should I be like commentating the game that's happening? Sorry, I was getting distracted again. I'd really like to see some sand skimmers here from Just Carrier. I like the attempt at the blast packs, or det packs. They actually do kill one. Quite as much value as he was hoping for, I reckon. Oh my gosh, but he's still like massacring them somehow. What the heck? Oh, he did! He focused the PC again! Oh! Oh no. Well, that sucks. Oh, more like high risk, no reward, you know? Yeah, I never like seeing people target the PC. You just gotta hit those salvagers first. Oh, and the turret goes down to the K missiles too. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I rendered spy. I'm feeling the pain secondhand here, man. This is rough. Oh, this is rough. He's like taking Con of Siege at 4.5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Alright, goodbye, Spy. Goodbye. Hey, but you know, thanks for playing. Yeah, you know who else is like that is Discara was always really good at these clutch defenses. Just Carrier actually, in a lot of ways, kind of reminds me of Discara now. Like, we really need Discara to come back and face him, because that would be a legendary match. Oh yeah, because he's just Carrier. Right. Yeah, I remember that one where, like... Who was it who was using the TJs? I can't remember if it was you or if it was Discara, but... Somebody literally went an artillery cruiser to get rid of the targeting jammers. I mean, it was so ridiculous. That was him, yeah? So you must have gone for the arty? Oh my gosh. Just to, like, get rid of the targeting jammers, because there were so many of them on the map. Oh, that's a good memory. That's a good memory. like, a single map you haven't lost yet. Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, that depth pack's a bit of friendly fire, though. I think he can pick that one off. The other thing is, those depth packs aren't cheap either. I mean, that's probably not worth it, to be honest. They're like stormtroopers, but they never miss, huh? You mean because of the sound that they make? They're 100 in Jaraci. They were 50 in vanilla, though, yeah. Well, I don't suspect he's gonna lose this game either, to be honest with you. Armor 3 is... oh no, it's Armor 2, I guess, but... like, it's done for the AVs, but even so, kind of Siege don't care, man. It's still a pretty hard counter. They seem to hit harder. I think they do, yeah. Oh my gosh, I thought that was direct fire. I was like, what the heck? Why is it arc? Just kind of Siege shooting missiles through rocks, you know? I get those. Man, kind of Siege in vanilla is just so BS. It's like the best unit in the game. Oh! Yeah, this hero AV, oh my gosh. He killed 2! And then he's gonna get away? Oh, awful. I'm pretty sure Khan of Siege was just like forced into the like frontline mode because its artillery is less good. Oh, guys, Khan of Siege is bad if your opponent has an entire freaking army. We learned how to counter Khan of Siege. Just have more units than them. Oh. Well, Rendered Spider's credit is actually getting on top of his opponent here. This is a lot of AVs. I mean, Khan of Siege is still a hard counter, but like as they're trying to kill off these AVs, I think a lot of eco is gonna die here. Plus, the friendly fire is actually pretty big from Khan of Siege too. That's another thing it can do in vanilla. I think there's some quote from Tomcat where he says that plays Con F and kills friendly fire on the regular. But yeah, like I said, hard counter, you know, I think the Khan of Siege actually probably did more damage to itself than the AVs did do it during that fight. And Rendered Spy's gonna GG out, he's like, okay, let's just... But yes, Lily, I agree, like, targeting the Salvagers there would have been great. I mean, he could have killed almost all of them. But, you know... Khan of Siege is like a late game unit being fielded at like 5 minutes here. It's always gonna feel bad. And Rendered Spy, gonna GG out. And that is gonna be the series. It's a 4-0 for Just Carrier. So I guess he played random every series and never lost a map. That is actually insane. Where's the money? Oh yeah, I guess I have to pay money. Ugh. Well, speaking of which, Just Carrier gonna win the upper bracket reward. Very nice, very nice. Thanks guys for watching. Just Carrier? What am I saying? Jaraci Cup 18 is finally finished. And I will catch you in the next one. Until then.